All right, here we go. Recording in 3, 2, 1.
Hello,
everybody. What a rough and awkward start to our podcast for a brand new week.
Oh, well, the whole weekend's been awkward. Last week was awkward, so I'm glad we're here to chat about it. We got the Oracle here.
Yes, what up, Zeke?
Hey.
Oh, man, the audacity of you to keep losing our money, man. What happened?
Let me give
Warriors,
you a recap. So,
All right, take a walk back down memory lane.
we were doing good on the road to 100K.
Were we there? We were one weekend.
No, second weekend. The first weekend, we broke even. We made like $100 profit.
Mm-hmm.
And then the week after that, doubled that to 2.4K thanks to the Oracle. And then it was showtime. It was showtime and weekend just gone. So what were our picks on the weekend?
So we had 3-leg multi, and I kept saying that that's not what I like doing, but we need to do so because it was kind of hard week for betting.
Yeah.
So we had to rack up a few favorites to break that even total. There was 3 legs, 2 of them cash. There was a English women's MMA fighter and the Bulldogs last night.
Yeah.
And the third one was the Warriors.
Oh, gosh.
So we would have won if the So more reason to hate the Warriors.
Wow.
It was actually your advice to me years ago. Never bet the Warriors.
Nah, not never bet the Warriors because I bet on the Warriors heaps.
Oh, yeah, true that.
Yeah.
I saw an article about Sean Johnson,
Yeah.
and it's a statistic
Yeah.
that playing without Johnson from round 11 to 14 and again from 17 to 21, the Warriors beat the Panthers, the Dolphins, the Cowboys, and in their first stint without a loss before beating the Broncos, Tigers, and narrow losses to the Bulldogs and the Raiders. The more alarming statistic is that in those 7 games, the Warriors scored 25.4 points per game in the contest without Johnson. So they play better without him.
I feel sorry for the guy, man. Because, there's 12 other players on that field too. You need it, there's no synergy in that team. It's like they're all individually playing, they're not, it's not in sync. But I have no experience in that realm. But just from a spectator's point of view, they just don't look in sync.
I think that's just what comes with the 7 jersey. When they're doing well, you get all the praise. When
you're doing bad,
quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah.
And then the other guys are like, hey, I know what I get paid under the salary cap.
That's what I mean. That would be,
Yeah.
What would happen? Because even when they're doing bad, the Warriors fans just come out like they're handies 24/7, right? They just go handies. They call out anybody that comes for their team. What happens when New Zealand does introduce another team? What happens?
I don't think they should, man. They're not ready.
Yeah.
Just at the.
But if that new Wellington Stadium opens, or the new Christchurch Stadium, sorry.
Yeah.
And then they start to bring in a new team and the NRL favourite, man, that's.
I think
What happens to all those supporters?
From a player standpoint, it's already hard enough trying to keep Aussie-based players here. You got to pay them overs to play here, right?
And you're normally getting them at the end.
Yeah, and then you introduce a second team. Man, guys that already don't want to live in Auckland, you think they're going to like it anywhere else?
Exactly. Yeah.
Christchurch is fire though. Christchurch, bro, it's so flat. You can learn how to ride a bike there. Bro, no one's wanting to move to Hamilton.
Yeah, I like Wellington though because women there got nice calf muscles.
Oh, actually remind me. What, in Wellington? Because of all the hills?
Nah, jokes. You told me that.
No, I never.
Yeah.
Remind me to tell you about Hamilton after we finish talking about this this betting saga. So now we're back to $0. Yeah.
That's all right.
I told Nate we'll do a 3K one on me. That will be my bet.
Okay, rich guy coming in with your designer
that's
t-shirt. Now you're balling out.
Can you tell people what he's wearing?
I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's that bougie. What is it?
Montclair.
And he's like, sorry, it's washing day. Oh, relax. All right, so
Nah, you know what?
Friday, another bet.
I reckon we start off with $100.
Yeah, I reckon too, man. We're losing way too much cash.
Let's do either that or trust me to do it this time. Let's all have a turn. All right, let's all have a turn
Just
on the
off
right.
$100.
No.
Nah, bro.
Honestly,
Baby steps back into it.
please just trust me one time.
What's your bet?
I'll do a multi with $1,000 and I'll turn it into 100K.
What have we learnt, man? The Lamborghini parlays are not the one.
Yeah, that was a lesson. That was the lesson one.
Okay, so is it a no?
Yeah, because I think you're too emotionally attached to certain teams.
Nate got actually angry at me when I said the Broncos were going to lose on the weekend.
But they didn't just lose, though. Far out.
Anyway, should we move on to something else? Anyway, so we'll revisit that on Wednesday, but because I read at least 10K. I want us to reach at least 10K so we can have a vote and go, should we give it away? Or because that's the exciting times. Like, let's double it to 20. Let's double it to 40.
The theme of the road to 100 is like, it just screams Nate Nower. Like, it just screams. Like, any normal person would be like, let's just try and make $1,000. But you shoot for the stars, and I appreciate that about you.
Why not, man?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've all been to jail once already.
Only you. Can I tell you about Hamilton? This thing that I saw over the weekend?
Yeah, go on.
There was a 3-car pileup in Hamilton on State Highway 1, right? Because someone's uncle decided to drive on the wrong side of the road.
Oh.
On State Highway 1, right? To any subscribers that listen to this podcast in Hamilton, the police are concerned that that person was driving on the wrong side of the road for 20 minutes and no one called it in. No one called it in from Hamilton.
Who's going to call it in, though? Because you're not allowed to use your phone while you're driving.
True. Very true. But they were like, it would have been nice if someone told us.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hi. They were like, this person was on the road for 20 minutes and not one Hamiltonian called it in until it was too late. No one died.
Yeah.
But 3 cars crashed.
But luckily, no one died.
Yeah.
If you're on State Highway 1 with those speed limits, ooh.
How crazy is it, though, to be driving on the wrong side of the road onto a motorway? Like, how do you physically do that? It's so hard to even get on a normal off-ramp, let alone get on the wrong off-ramp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the corners are so sharp that it shows that you shouldn't go down there.
This isn't a test, by the way, to see who can get on there.
Yeah, 100%. But 20 minutes.
That's a long time on the road.
Hard out.
Wait,
man.
that's like from, say, South Auckland to the CBD.
Yeah, apparently they were on there for ages.
Does no one live in Hamilton?
That's what I mean. What was going on? Yeah. Or other drivers just go, someone else would do it. Someone else would do it. Someone else.
Bottom line, we're grateful no one's been injured, hurt.
Yes, 100%.
Definitely take that license off that guy.
Yeah. Impound the car.
Is that racist? I think they're not from here, eh? No, like a tourist. That's what I meant, like, you know. Yeah. Anyway.
Zeke, Nate and I had to go and talk to a radio school last week.
For me? For talking so quiet?
No, but, you know, obviously projection is the one thing that, you know, we talk to them about. Projecting your voice, projecting your feelings, projecting emotion, making people feel something. It was so interesting, like, having to go back and have to talk to people where we sat in those seats one day and then trying to inspire them to join an industry.
It's hard to inspire people who think they already know it all.
Yeah, it was very...
But it took me back 20 years because that's exactly how far long ago Nickson and I were at radio school. But we sat there and I looked around the room and these are the exact same personalities of people that we went to radio school with.
Yeah, you're so right. Yeah.
Like I could point out, oh yeah, that was that dude from back in 04. That's that person. Same structure, same dreams. And you just know that.
It's so tough though, you know, like Nate and I, and this is not to bring anybody down or like, you know, like unmotivate people or dishearten people about it. But I just remember saying, you know, you got to put up your hand for so many different roles in radio before you crack an announcer role. Like announcer roles are the ones that, you know, most people want to sign up for. And I could just see the faces of people in the room when you said, hey, your chances of being a radio announcer is like, bro,
in that class,
it's kind of like our road to 100.
You're lucky if one person would make it.
To an announcer role.
Yeah.
Then it awkwardly turned into like a little debate. There were people like questioning what we were saying. And I was like, whoa, hold on. Hold on. I'm the one who's got the job, you know? Like, yeah. But
if there's one thing I could take away from that is like for anybody, I guess for any profession, that's, man, you got to remain teachable.
Yeah.
No matter what. Even for us, I mean, I'm not in the industry. I just do this podcast. But like, you know, there's certain technologies you got to use. There are certain people that generationally change. Like you're not interviewing the same people you did 10 years ago. So you got to adapt. You know, and there are some people that are just stuck in their ways. And those are the same people that get left behind.
Yeah. I can hand on heart say that, you know, like even after 20 years nearly, over 20 years now doing radio, like I still feel like I have to learn. You know, and I think the podcast thing was really good for us too. Like, I remember back when we were in radio school, man, that we were told to talk for like 3 minutes and then play a song. People now are so used to long form content. I remember when we put up a 20-minute podcast, people were like, "Oi, stop ripping us off. Give us a full-length podcast." So now people are used to sitting down, absorbing information a little bit more. Because music now, you can just get that on Spotify now. Yeah. You can just get it on Apple Music. By the way, YouTube Music is the one now.
Is it?
Yeah, that's the best streaming service now.
Tried, eh?
You didn't like it?
Maybe I need to get used to it.
Oh, man, I love it, eh?
The reason I don't like YouTube Music, because it makes these fob artists think that they're proper recording guys. You know what I mean? Like, at least with Spotify and Apple Music, you know, you got people that have gone through the proper channels.
Yeah, it's
Their
clean.
songs have been mastered. You'll be listening to YouTube Music like, hey, what's the siren song? How did this get on the rotation?
Or those unofficial remixes that people put out. But yeah, any song you like on YouTube, it will ping it to your library in YouTube Music.
Yeah.
So then you do get the fob remixes.
How much is YouTube Music a month?
Now, if you have premium, you get that for free.
How much is premium?
$20 a month.
Hey.
But you get the movies and stuff, right?
You get the movies.
No ads.
No ads. Bro, if you're still running ads on YouTube, honestly, man, sacrifice something else in your life.
One of my best purchases ever.
Really?
Yeah. Bro, the ads are not the one, eh?
Yeah.
It's just not my budget at the moment.
You know how you were talking about... Shut up, by the way. You know how we were talking about people wanting us to do reaction videos?
Yes.
I don't know if YouTube or like AI heard, but now that's all I'm getting served
Hey.
is reaction videos.
Yeah.
And there's so many people, especially here in New Zealand, guys, okay? Reaction videos. If you're going to do a reaction video, you have to have premium. Because people were like reacting and then all of a sudden a Gillette ad would come up.
Yeah.
Then they'd have to stop it. No, sorry. And skip through it.
Fuck, we need to start doing it.
We need to find a lane though
Yeah.
of what we should react to.
Yeah, because around lockdown, it was always the Oz rap was coming up. Everyone was doing reaction videos for those. And those were pumping out. Now it's food.
All Blacks.
Yeah, but that's like
Yeah.
2015.
Oh, people are still doing it.
Yeah.
We should do reaction videos in court.
No.
You know, if someone goes to trial and they're like, not guilty, you're like,
Yay! Celebrate. Or I was thinking, I thought of this while I was at the gym watching a reaction video. We should react to reactions.
you know, that's a true thing. Because some reactions like, it's
like-
rehearsed.
Right?
That's
I was like,
rehearsed.
they've seen this
Yeah,
before,
yeah.
you know, and they practice their words.
Yeah.
So
Well, I
we
think-
react to reaction videos.
Well, some labels send the links to famous reaction guys,
Yeah.
and you can tell they're like,
Yeah. They want to
just-
keep that relationship.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Send it to us because we don't give a fuck.
I wouldn't laugh at other people. But another big one, Stan Walker too. Americans and English people reacting to Stan Walker singing. People buzzing out. It's like, that dude could sing like that and he's got no stomach? Whoa.
What do you mean he's got no stomach?
Because you remember how he got his stomach removed?
Oh, shit.
Was
it a cancer issue?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, whoa, this dude's magic. And then also, man, I watched like 4 videos. We were like, we didn't know that New Zealanders spoke English.
that's like some of my mates in Sydney. They're like, do you guys have motorways? Or?
Now, have you ever seen someone from outside of New Zealand or outside of the Southern Hemisphere come to New Zealand and they get buzzed out about roundabouts?
Oh, man.
What is this?
Our mate Ollie,
Yeah.
we went for a swim the other night. We're just doing some recovery.
Yeah.
And he goes, do you like it, Ulfs? And I was like, what? And he goes, do you like fades? I noticed he got a fade. And I was like, yeah, I guess so. And he goes, man, because what year did it come out? Would you have had it back in your day? And I was like, fades? Like,
What, like hair?
like a haircut. I was like, what do you mean?
Like a 0 to a
Yeah.
1?
He's like, was that around in the 90s? I was like, fuck you, man. Yeah.
Isn't he older than you?
Nah, he just looks older.
Oh, okay. Oh, man. How much has changed since what do you reckon's changed the most in the last 10 years?
Fuck, it'll have to be people's addiction to social media.
Yeah.
You know, it's so normal. Like, it's so normal for someone to film themselves doing anything, whether it's working out, whether it's just having a conversation in a cafe. Like people.
No
And
shame.
I don't want to shit on people, but
No, people have no shame now.
everyone's got a tripod. No shit. Everyone's got a tripod. Like to me, it's like what the and like I get it. I also Nova has one.
Yeah.
And like, every time like he goes, "Oh, should we take a group photo?" And he pulls out the tripod. I'm
Like to put his phone on it.
yeah.
Oh wow.
There's those new things, the water bottles, and you can attach your
phone to
phone
the
to the top.
I don't want it to be normalized. I don't. It's yeah.
Yeah. Nah, I think you're right. And also people's tolerance now, like no one's got any shame anymore. So people can call things out way quicker than before. You know how before people would just bitch and moan about it. But in the last 10 years, I feel like people they say it and then they action it straight away now.
What's the old saying? It's not who's right or wrong. It's who's first.
Or who's the loudest.
Yeah. I mean, let's take the Algerian boxer, for example.
Oh, yeah. Man, that was some drama.
Hey, that was, you know what? I didn't want to insert myself anywhere because I'm very favorable towards not saying anything if you don't know anything. And also, what do you get out of saying anything? Unless you want to be an ally to someone you can see getting, hard done by. But other than that, there's nothing wrong with keeping your mouth shut if you don't know. It's okay to not know shit. You'll be fine.
Yeah, that includes you, the news, okay? Man, all the stories that were coming out as soon as that boxing match had finished.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, did you guys fact check this or did you just write it?
Because that's their job, to get a reaction. Engagement is key.
No, their job is to give you the news.
It used to be.
Yeah, it's sad now.
Yeah, it used to be. Their job is to get engagement. Because look at them. They're all fighting for their lives, like losing jobs, news networks getting shut down. They're teaming up with fucking newspapers now.
But isn't it sad that your security in your job is based off clickbait?
Yeah, it's so weird because I know everyone operates with a code of ethics, especially in journalism, right? And you're supposed to be a proxy for the public.
Yeah.
That's the same reason why media is allowed into courts, right? It's because you have to act, if there's public interest, the journals or news has to act as the go-between so that the public knows if there's interest.
And there's no, you're not supposed to be biased, right? You just report on facts.
That's journalism in general, unless it's an opinion piece. But see, the thing that pisses me off is because they're supposed to act as a proxy for the public, they'll be reporting on these events, but then they'll put a paywall up.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, what the fuck are you doing?
You shouldn't have to pay for news.
Nah.
I told you how I get around that, eh? It's probably illegal, but whatever.
Is it the Pocket app?
Nah, no. I've got that. I didn't know that worked.
Yeah.
Nah, I downloaded the dark web.
Oh, brother.
Yeah. Because if you use bro, it was easy as to get to. You just download this web thing called Tor.
Yeah.
You type in like whatever news source you want that's got a paywall on it, and it takes the paywall away. And then you just read the paper.
Can you get that? Can I get that?
I'm like, if I can download it off the internet.
I'll tell you what, there's more police on the dark web than you think.
Oh, but I'm not trying to buy a gun or body parts. Like, I'm not trying to do any of that. I'm just trying to read the news.
Yeah, well, it's hard to get a good news service around here, and that's no offense to anybody that works in our I guess, news ecosystem here in Aotearoa, but man, it's like you see stuff going on in the world and you turn on the news, man lost his dog.
Yeah, but it's most times now, man, it's so doom and gloom, eh? I'm like, I need to pick me up.
You were quite vocal about the boxer, no?
No, I put a bet on whatever that to win. The odds were pretty good. I'm betting on this. I don't care
because she's up for the gold medal match.
No, she won
against
gold.
the other one. Is it against the other one that's supposed to be a them day?
Well, no, because the Algerian is technically a her. Like
no, she is a her.
Yeah, she is a her. Sorry, yeah, she is a her.
Yeah. And then there's the other one, right? There's an Asian one.
Oh, shit,
and
I
they're
didn't know.
supposed to be fighting each other, I think.
Oh wow.
Oh, that'd be a good match.
Well, yeah. That would. Well, yeah.
I'll be honest. I don't know shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just going to say
it's
the
okay.
same thing. Yeah.
I don't know who's fighting who. I just saw that controversy. I was like, hey.
Thank you for that, because I felt like I was going to say too much, and then you were like, it's okay not to know.
It's okay.
It's okay not to know.
Even if you do read the facts and you still can't quite comprehend it, it's okay to say, it's too much for me.
It's too much for my brain. So I'm going to sit this one out.
Hey, the brain is a muscle, and just like how not everybody can be a sprinter, not everybody can be a thinker.
Not everyone can be a radio host.
Hey, nice way to wrap it up.
Just coming back around in a full circle, man. Full circle.
I'd also like to say, and I noticed in our Pacific Island community, fuck, they went hard on this. Oh, this should be banned. How do they let a man fight a woman? Oh, and then as soon as you question them, fuck you, what about Jesus? I'm like,
I love that. That's
their go-to.
That's the default go-to
Yeah.
for Island family. Yeah. But when was the last time you came to church?
It's like, whoa, brother.
Oh man,
God bless you all, though.
I love it. My nana, who is like a ride or die for me, very religious woman, but has her moments. Whenever you're having the worst time, she's like, "Did you pray about it?" Yes, Nana, I did pray about it. Well, it's because you don't go to church. That's why you got no answers. And it's always that real guilt trip, but like they're so convinced that is the way. And you can't question it. You can't challenge it.
It'll be hard. I mean, if you grew up a certain way, let's say you grow up and there's a cat that you guys own, but from birth, you've been told it's a dog. Do you know what I mean? You will always and forever believe it's a dog because you don't know any better.
Yeah.
So whatever some person's views are that are indoctrinated from early, it's like, it's going to be so hard to convince them otherwise.
No, very true. Very true. And saying that though, this is coming from a lady who about a month ago I went over and she said she made spaghetti bolognese, right? And it was 2-minute noodles with corned beef on top. And then I questioned it. And she goes, explain to me what spaghetti bolognese is. And I said, it's meat and pasta. And she goes, what's that? And I was
True
like,
that.
technically you're right.
Hey,
She goes, am I wrong? I was like, well played, Nana. Well played.
you are religious though, eh?
God-fearing man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are too, Zeke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm not one of those ones, I don't know about you, Zeke, but like I'm not one of those ones that's going to like tell you you're right or wrong, you know? I just want to use my own actions to prove that, you know, like I'm just trying to put good in the world. That hasn't always been the case.
Yeah.
Because I was a menace, but I feel like in my older years now.
I would say I believe in a higher power. Like I flirt on the outskirts of.
What do they call that? Agnostic.
I don't know what
You
they
believe
call it.
something's there. Yeah.
If that's what it means, then I'm putting my hand up. I don't know what it means. But you know what's funny is these guys that are so hardcore. I love it when you're hardcore about your own faith and what you believe in, right? For yourself.
Yeah.
And maybe to a lesser degree, your family, your immediate family. Maybe, you know, your wife's a hardcore believer. Your kids are like on the same path as you. That's great. But it's when you try and force it on someone else. The guys that try and force it on someone else, those are the guys that I worry about because they're out there on Twitter going, how dare you, God's going to strike down his lightning on your motherfucking ass. I'm like,
You're on your motherfucking ass.
and then they,
yeah, no.
like, honestly, without fail, like months later, they get outed in the DL community.
Yeah.
Do you know what the DL community is?
No, I'm just assuming that they've got skeletons in their closet.
Oh, it's the gummers that like,
Rugby players.
they're the gummers that like a bit of, you know,
Oh, yeah.
hey,
wow.
make me a bottom.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That kind. You know, that's I went through kind of I went through a situation like when Sarah and I first got together. So my wife's like a little bit like you. She doesn't like, she's not religious. Believes there's like power, or like she's spiritual but doesn't believe in like a God, right?
Yeah.
And I'm obviously very, very religious. So then having to have those two worlds meet, she got like an awakening. And for most people that see everything on the news or see these people like on Twitter that are like, you know, it's normally the born again Christians that are always coming at you like, hey, you need to change your ways. It's like, oh, I'm just trying to be a good person.
Yeah.
So she thought that marrying into a religious family was going to be real daunting. But my family's real big on like, just be a good person.
100%.
We're not going to Bible bash you. We're not going to make you feel awkward about it. Just be a good person and lead by example that people want to associate with.
Also, the born again Christians, motherfucker, you just were born again. We were doing lines the other week. That's what I would have said years ago.
Years ago.
Yeah. But
yeah, it's always a weird thing to balance.
because I always get weirded out by really hardcore homophobic people. It's like, why are you angry for? Like, no one's talking to you about it. Like, why are you bringing it up out of nowhere?
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with you.
It's like, man, just go do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay not to know all the answers.
Also, let's discuss why you feel such a way.
Oh.
But again, leave it at that. Like we know how far we can go on that topic because we don't know.
Yeah. Did you grow up in the church league?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Parents, dad, worship leader.
Man.
Yeah, since
It's normally those kids that are the ones that get caught up in the trouble, eh?
yeah, but to be honest, went away, did my own thing for teenage years, went overseas, and it's like, man, this come back to church, and just recently started going back to church.
Oh, yeah.
Best decision, eh?
Yeah, no, I love it too,
I
man.
forgot who we were talking to. They brought up the what do they call it? What do they call it when PK kids? Oh, PKs.
Pastor's kids.
Yeah. They've got their own like little fraternity.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Yeah, well. I knew so many pastor's kids, eh?
Yeah.
Dad had to step down from being the pastor. His daughter got pregnant at youth group, you know? All right,
Was
man.
that Samoan churches?
Yeah, Samoan churches.
yeah.
Always those
I
ones,
grew up
eh?
in Samoan church.
Oh no, you didn't.
No.
Oh yeah.
Man. Yeah.
I'm not shitting on the church, by the way. It's just like
No.
just having a little laugh at the inadequacies, you know, with some of the preaching and then some of the actions.
Again, just be a good person,
Yeah.
you know? I get hit up all the time, especially from like my like religious mates about like the way that I am or the way that I present myself on radio.
Yeah.
Like, how can you call yourself a Christian when you're saying that? I'm like, what? Like, come on, man.
Yeah. Especially remember we used to talk about like, yeah.
You know I've got a good heart.
On the odd occasion, on the odd occasion, we'll talk about something that was like quite sexual.
Mm.
And they'll come at us. Like, these are our friends. Like, how dare you? Da, da, da. I'm like, looking at the motherfucker, you got 5 kids. You telling me in the making of those 5 kids, your missus didn't suck your dick? And if she does, and if she is doing, what are you saying? You know? Like, I mean, you got 8 siblings too. What do you think your mum was doing to your dad?
Do you find that?
Oh, God.
Please don't make that a video. Not those actions. I awkwardly locked eyes with me.
No, I'm just saying, be for real. Be for real, man.
Do you find the Islanders are the ones who
They're the most sexual deviant motherfuckers out there, but they honestly, on a Sunday, oh my gosh,
Well-
you kissed a woman.
we were talking about tall poppy syndrome here in New Zealand, right?
Yeah.
Who do you reckon the biggest instigators of that is? What culture is the biggest instigator of tall poppy syndrome in New Zealand? And does it only happen because New Zealand's so small?
Fuck, I don't know. To me, that's just life, man. Oh, someone doesn't like you.
Yeah,
Like-
but you know how like it's by default, like most people you know, when someone's doing well, they want to cut your legs off, you know, and bring you down a bit. But I was like,
I think it happens. That's just life, man.
but New Zealand has a real strong reputation for it. But is it because we're so small? There's only 5 million people walking around the 2 islands. That because sometimes some ones I really feel like you're the loudest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's funny. I've experienced both. I've experienced praise from the Samoan community.
Same.
They've expressed disappointment with me. They've banished me. And to be honest, like, I come from a family of, I guess I would be a 3rd generation criminal.
Oh damn you! That's a real
Yeah.
family legacy, man.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you know the Nows in Samoa, would probably be like the Wests from Outrageous Fortune. Like, I'm not even kidding. You go to the courts and you'll find out. But, you know, I guess I grew up in that, so it was never really a thing for me.
Can I read you this thing that I saw on TikTok about New Zealand? So you know how heaps of Americans move here, for like a better life, you know, and then they're like, why didn't anyone tell me about like this before I moved to New Zealand? One girl put up, she moved from the USA to Auckland, and she was like, why did nobody tell me that it's so hard to find and make friends here in New Zealand?
Oh.
She goes, I don't have a job yet, so it's been hard to meet people outside of activities that don't involve drinking.
Join a run club.
Join a run club. Fair.
Are you still at that run club? Or?
Oh, this guy.
Are you on the Strava app?
Man, I ain't running, man.
Man. People, with that Strava app, you know you're playing up. Delete it. Once I figured out what people were doing on it, I was like, this is not a world for me.
How long did you have it for, the app?
No, like a month. And then I realized, I was like, actually, I was just tracking my steps, but I can do that on my watch. So why have I got this app? So I was like, nah, this is yuck.
Not that I suddenly realized he could track it on his phone.
I was like, nope, it's not for me. Not
Do you
for
still
me.
have your login?
What, for Strava?
Yeah. Can I use it?
Nah, because you had to pay for it.
That's why I wanna. Let me use it.
No, I cancelled the subscription.
I wanna do a reaction video to it.
Actually, no. What are we gonna do a reaction video to? What are we gonna do?
Zeke, what do you reckon?
Yeah. What hasn't been played out? Actually, if you got any suggestions, please put them on the Spotify comment section or message our social pages.
You know, I miss listening to people's voices. I think that's the good thing about radio.
People's voices.
They can ring up.
Have a yarn.
Yeah.
That'd be funny on here, eh?
Yeah.
How do we do? Oh no, that's why we need to get people to do the voice comments.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. We should just like ring people from our Instagram. Is there any way we can line it up?
Yeah, but don't they have to have their Instagram open at the same time?
Yeah, we'll follow them back.
Right, I love how you've never changed, Dave. Not the brainstorming while the show's going. Can we do this?
I don't know. I'm just being straightforward with you guys. Yeah, I'd love to hear people's voices.
Yeah, people's voices would be great. I've got to go home after this. Got to go sort out my passport.
Oh, where are you going?
Thailand and Singapore.
Oh.
Cool way.
Was it getting enlarged or?
That's Turkey.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I went to the barber 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
The guy goes, have you ever thought about going to Turkey to fix your hairline?
Like, look.
Bro, it's not even bad, eh?
No.
Look.
No, it's not.
Is it bad?
No.
Nah.
He goes, you can fix that. And I was like, bro, I had such a complex as he was shaving my hair. He goes, have you ever thought about Turkey, brother? I was like,
Yalla.
I was like, no, why? And he goes, they can fix that. They can fix that, brother. And I was like,
Which barber did you go to?
just one out by my house.
Far.
Yeah,
Was he Arab?
Yeah, Arab.
Oh, wallah, he's telling the truth.
But I was like, bro, there's nothing wrong with this.
Is it?
But now, have you noticed I pushed my hair forward now?
Oh.
Because it's giving me a bit of a complex.
Would you think of doing it?
But so there is something to
No.
fix.
Okay. let's say in 10 years when you're like older.
Wouldn't my hair have fallen out by now if I was going to go bald? Like, this is my last year of my 30s.
Zeke, man, fuck, be honest, cunt.
No, I like it. I actually like it. This guy, man.
You guys are brutal to me.
This guy's just like,
No, I'm just looking like, I like it. No.
I can hear Zeke's mind going, should I say it out loud or should I keep it?
I don't know where Zeke's looking. He's like, no.
Now, be honest, man. Is it all right or not?
No, it's all right.
I'm also.
Yeah, I know
So
you
I
are.
would
So
say-
tell me the truth. It is thinning, but I don't think it's going to fall out.
One of our other boys wants to go to Turkey. I reckon we go as a group trip and we do the podcast over there while you guys get your surgeries.
Me? What? You say
Sorry.
you guys.
No.
Wait, now I'm looking in the camera to see. Yeah, but that's why I pushed my hair forward. Wait, hold on. Keep talking amongst yourselves.
You look like Corey Parker. Grey fox. Silver fox.
Stop it. I'm like, it's up to you, man. Honestly.
Does he call me a grey fox?
No. Oh, yeah.
We know that you're the Samoan George Clooney, right?
Thanks for owning that narrative.
What if you become the Samoan Jason Statham?
Nah, screw you, man. Screw you, man.
Nah, but he makes it like.
Hey, can you...
I've been getting heaps of those targeted ads, to be honest, now. The turkey.
Hey.
Why are you getting targeted them?
I don't know. But I keep seeing heaps of
That you've Googled something and you got to clear your cookies and caches.
keep seeing heaps of sports players and gang members.
What, in Turkey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what are they doing there? Oh, getting all the surgeries done.
Yeah.
Yeah. I reckon, man, if you want to get it done, get it done. If you don't want to get it done,
No, I just thought it was odd that he just decided to take it upon himself to say that out loud when I didn't even ask.
As he's, this is his profession. He looks at hairlines all day, every day.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll be saying it out of a place of malice.
I hope not.
No.
Yeah. Because,
But- I can see.
Oh, you can go to Turkey. I just Googled it.
Yeah, I can go.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
saw it. Yeah.
That's where everyone runs
Yeah.
away to.
Why didn't you guys say? Why didn't you guys say
That's
it
what
on
I'm
a-
saying.
On the Turkish visa form, there are no questions about criminal history.
No, but like, obviously I'm not going. I'm just going there to support you because I think when I know someone that got it done,
Yeah.
it was like half an hour.
Oh, and it's super cheap.
But no, but he had to get like the whole horseshoe done, right? Whereas I think if you get it early, you only do the bit. So they graft some skin that has a lot of hair follicles from somewhere else on your body.
Shut up. This guy, man. I swear to God.
And then they put you in like a hotel and stuff. Eh?
Yeah. So we'll do the show in the hotel.
Bro, it's gone bad though. Remember that chick from The Bachelor that was supposed to fight Lily? What was her name? I can't remember her name. She went there and apparently it turned real bad. She documented it on her Instagram. Naz.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently it went real bad.
Well, she lost her hair.
No, she went and got work done there.
Oh.
And then apparently like her lips.
No, you'll be all right. We know some people then.
Yeah, but it's not that bad. I don't feel like it's enough for me to go fix it.
But I reckon catch it early.
Do you know what I'd love?
No, like prevention is better than cure, man.
It's not going anywhere. It's stuck like this
Oh,
now. It's not going to go any worse than this. It's not, because by this age now, I would have lost all my
sad,
hair.
man. Back me up, man. You
Name someone who's lost their hair in their 40s.
fuck shitloads of people.
No, they would have lost it earlier,
Yeah.
but not me. Like
But it's a good sign though. It means you got too much testosterone.
that my hair's growing.
That it's
Might
like
be the steroid you took, eh?
Yeah, maybe. A couple of years ago. It was supposed to help me with muscle growth, not hair growth. Far out, man.
yeah. I reckon if we go say October, we go for like 1 week. The whole show goes.
Come back with a new hairline.
Mike, we're going Turkey.
Come back with veneers. That's the other thing guys do, eh?
Veneers. Yeah. Did they pull your tooth out?
Nah, they just shave it
they
down.
shave it down and put some.
Oh, they make them into like Dracula-y thing.
Yeah.
But you know you're supposed to get the like a normal color.
Yeah.
Guys get the bright white. It's so ugly, man.
Because it doesn't look natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like a bunch of fridges, eh?
Not the glow in the dark at night time.
Does Willie Mason have veneers?
Yes. No,
Who?
but Willie Mason.
Does he have them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he does.
But I feel like, so the guys don't map it out, but I think it's gotten better now. I think if you got them in the last 5 years in Turkey, you fucked yourself. But like moving forward, the technology is a bit better for the 3D mapping because some of these guys, it's not natural to their smile. So when they're smiling, they're like,
Or they can't close their mouth. You just always see their teeth. They're like,
Bro, pick a size that fits, man.
oh, is that a mouth guard or?
Any drinks in there?
Hey, no, but hand up. We're all going Turkey, October.
keen. My birthday.
Why October?
Because then, so you'll be good to go Christmas. You'll be healed up.
I get back from Singapore and Thailand on the 25th of September.
Yeah. And then maybe third week of October,
Go to Turkey.
we'll go to Turkey.
What's the national cuisine there? It's kebabs, eh?
Again, it's okay to say you don't know. Anyway, that's us for today.
Okay, see ya.